Hello, friends. How are you all? I hope you're doing great and taking care of yourself. I am back with another important concept in SQL journey for beginners, and that is none other than the with clause in SQL. Have you ever think of reusing your SQL query again and again? If not, then the with clause is the answer for that. So, without much further delay, let's get started. So, friends, let's drill down what is this with clause. So, with clause is also known as a common table expression. Think of it like creating a temporary table or a virtual table just for your own SQL query. It lets you define a mini result set that you can use later in your main select statement. Don't worry, we are going to see this in our hands-on demo session. But before that, let's understand the syntax of the with clause. So it starts with the word called as with, and it has a name defined to it. In this case it is cte underscore name has, and then I've given a select query which I want the result to be stored in the cte underscore name, which can be a virtual table or a temporary table. And then I am using that cte underscore name in my main select query, which is down here, select star from cte underscore name. So that's how the syntax of the with clause is. Now let's understand quickly the benefits, pros and cons of the with clause. First of all, improves the readability. Second is code reusability, simplified logic, recursive queries, which you can use again and again. Uh, the performance optimization. And coming to the cons is potential overhead, naming complexity, scope limitations. So those are little bit pros and cons of the with clause. But now let's get down into an exciting hands-on session of our learning of with clause. So friends, as always, I'm going to use the online SQL compiler to show you the demo of the with clause. So on the left side, we have customers, orders and shipping table. And on the right side, we have the data store in each of these tables. So what I'm going to do is first show you when I do select star from orders table. Okay, and let's first do that. And if you see, we have got order 1 2 3 4 and 5, and we have customer id 4 3 2 1. So the customer id 4 has two items. He has purchased two items, which is keyboard and mouse. So I'm going to use the with clause here, with order underscore cst as. Okay, and I'm going to write here select order id item. Let me select order id customer id, and I'm going to sum of the amount. Okay, has amt. Okay, okay, and I'm going to write from orders from does. Since I've used the aggregate function, I'm going to basically write group by customer underscore id. Okay, and I'm going to now write select star from order underscore cus st and star. Okay, and when I run it, you see we have got the result. Okay, so what you see is the customer 4 who has purchased keyboard and mouse, we have summed that total and it has shown me the 700. Now I want, basically I'm just going to remove the above one and again run this so you get an idea. Okay, now I want the list of customers whose sum of the amount is greater than 250. So I'm going to write here where C dot amt is greater than 250. Let me know what would be the results in the comment, but we will execute now. So we get 400, 12,000 and 700. Yes, because we have put a filter greater than 250. So the customer 2 who has purchased mouse pad of 250 is not displaying. Tomorrow if I want greater than 450. Okay, so I'm just going to change this filter or the logic, but the result is already stored in the order underscore cust virtual table or a temporary table. So we see we got 3 and 4, 12,000 and 700. So if I just write here 150, let's see what result we get. So we now get 400, 250, 12,000 and 700. So customer 1, 2, 3, 4 are falling in this filter condition. All I'm going to do is I have not writing this query again and again. I'm just modifying my filter and this query result is already stored in the order underscore cust temporary table. I hope you got an understanding of how to use the with clause, and if you think it has really added value or refresh your concept related to the with clause, then do not forget it to share with your friends or colleagues, and do not forget to hit a like button and a bell icon to get notified whenever I upload such video. Before you log off, do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Until then, take care. Bye bye.